welcome back to barbecuing. Today on the menu we're doing a jalapeno popper burger. Basically we're going to take a burger, we're going to shove cream cheese and jalapenos in the middle of it. We're going to put it on a little brioche bun, bacon, melt a little American cheese, you know, nice cheddar cheese over the top of it. And then on top of that we're going to add little jalapeno bottle caps because, you know, jalapeno poppers are usually fried. So I wanted to get that into that. So we're going to cut up these jalapenos and we're basically going to create little rings about like that. We're going to deep fry them in a beer batter. It's going to be amazing. So let's get to this. Alright, so you might be asking yourself why for one burger I'm cutting up about 8 jalapenos for this. These are amazing little sides. I'm going to treat these basically as like my french fries to my burger. So this is just going to be a little bit of a side dish as well as being in the burger. So the batter for this is super simple. I'm going to take 1 3/4 cup of bread flour. We're going to do 2 eggs in here. I have a tablespoon of garlic powder and a tablespoon of baking powder as well, or baking soda as well. Sorry, baking powder. What the baking powder does, it adds just a nice crispness to the batter. For the liquid, we're using a beer, like I said, beer batter. What you're looking for is basically like a consistency, like a pancake batter or something like that. So we'll start getting this stirred up and see where we're at. Probably gonna need that whole beer. Alright, and that's what our batter's looking like. Super simple. We got the Dutch oven fired up over here at 365. We're just going to coat these in the batter, dip them in for a few minutes, take them out, put them on a paper towel lined cutting board and let them cool. And then we'll set those off to the side and get this burger started. We're going to throw all our jalapenos in this batter here. We're just going to get it all mixed in nicely. So it might be a little time consuming, but I'm just going to add these in one by one just so they don't kind of stick together and get a little clumpy. Plus that way you ensure everything is nice and battered. So this is exactly what we're looking for. Look at the awesome golden color on this. These are going to be amazing. This is what's going to add that extra kick over the top of this burger. So we'll get the rest of these fried up and we'll get started on the burger. As for the burger itself, I've got about 2 1/3 pound chunks of 80-20 ground beef here. We're just going to gently form our patties with this. It's going to be a big chunky burger here. So you don't want to overwork it or anything, you just want to kind of get it to where it's nice and pressed together. We'll do the same thing on this one. Alright, so now we have our 2 pieces of this. What we're going to do is we're going to take about 4 ounces of cream cheese. We're going to take about a 1/4 cup of shredded white cheddar cheese. We've got a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, ancho chili powder, garlic, and onion powder. That's going in. And this is basically my standard jalapeno popper recipe here. We're going to throw just a little bit of salt and pepper in on this. And then that just gets all mixed up. And this is what's going to be basically our filling inside this burger. But we also have one more little step that we're going to add here, because it wouldn't be a jalapeno popper burger without jalapenos, right? So one of the things you're going to want to do too with the cream cheese, you're going to want to let that sit out on the counter, just kind of warm up, make it a little bit more manageable to work with. So now that this is all nice and incorporated here, we're going to take one pickled jalapeno. We're going to chop this up and throw that in. So that's our filling. You got the cream cheese, you got the jalapenos. We're just going to basically create a little ball with this at this point. Time to get messy, you know. And we're just going to put this in the middle of this burger. Now that we got our burger, we've got our filling going in it, we're going to take the other side and we're just going to cap this off and kind of seam the ends together here and make one monstrosity of a burger here. This thing is pretty ridiculous. I mean, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to bite into this. It's like giant, but I'm not going to lie, I can't wait. Alright, so now that everything is all seamed together, our burger's good to go. Let's head up to the grill. A few other things we're going to be throwing on this thing. We're going to throw a little bit of avocado oil here. We're going to grill some onions up. Get some nice grilled onions going on this. It's going to add, I think, a nice little depth to it. And then at the same time, we're also going to throw some bacon. Because what burger is incomplete without bacon, right? So we'll get this going on. So I guess I forgot to mention here, we're cooking this on the Yoder. We got the Yoder skillet going here, which the thing is bitching for, you know, hamburgers and pretty much everything. The fuser panel's out. We're just going over the direct heat and we have it fired up to 400 degrees. We're using hickory today. I don't know how much is going to come through in this, but I figure I might as well just cover all the bases. So can't wait for this to be done and get this thing assembled. So bacon's done, onions are still just kind of chilling. We're going to throw the hamburger right. We're going to throw the hamburger right here in to where the bacon was cooking, get that nice bacon grease going. And this thing's probably going to take a few minutes to cook here, so we'll see when it's done. So while this is cooking, we might as well be talking about the beer of the day. Today we were drinking Firestone Walker's Easy Jack. It's a 4% pale ale IPA kind of hybrid thing. Super easy to drink, definitely sessionable at 4%. You can have a few of these and just kind of hang out. That's the name, Easy Jack. Let's give this thing a pour and give it a try. Alright, that color is golden, looking amazing. Firestone Walker, I love the stuff that comes out of their brewery. They're not obviously a San Diego local, they're more, I think, a Paseo Robles or somewhere up more northern California. But the beer that's coming out of there is amazing. And with this, you're getting a little bit of citrusy notes, a little bit of orange, a little bit of yeah. Like I said, super easy to drink, super mellow. Cheers. See you guys when this thing's done. Moment of truth. This thing, I can't stress how big of a sausage this is. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like a dinner for two. I mean, this thing is giant. So let's head over here and get this thing assembled. I just almost committed the cardinal sin here. Almost got cheese. So let's get this on here. We got a nice Tillamook medium cheese. It'll help it melt nicely and make this thing even gooier than it already is. So we'll let that melt for just a second here and then we'll get this thing assembled. We are finally done here. We'll get this thing assembled. We got the meat. This is giant. We're gonna just throw it on the bottom bun here. Just like that. We're going to throw some of these grilled onions on. Get that all nice and piled on there. Of course, you can't forget the bacon that we did. All this bacon. We got the fried jalapenos. These things are going to be awesome in this. not gonna lie, I've been snacking on these non-stop since I finished them. So it'll be nice to finally taste these in the actual burger. Get all that piled on. Piece of bacon doesn't want to stay. And then we're just gonna go with the straight ranch, because I mean, what else do you dip jalapeno poppers in other than ranch? So we're just gonna do a ranch over the top of this. And this is a lot of meat, so I mean, I'm going with quite a bit of ranch here. But that's it. Let's check this thing out. Alright, I cannot wait to start this thing. I mean, check this out. That is all kinds of gooey yumminess that I don't even know if I can handle. To be honest, this is probably a meal for two. We'll see how far I can get into it, but if we're gonna make it, maybe you can consider having it with you and someone special. See how it goes. Cream cheese just adds a texture and flavor that I don't think you'd ask for a better burger. This is, I think, my new favorite burger. Yeah, I'm speechless. We'll see you guys next time. Remember to thumbs up. Remember to subscribe. Cheers.